Welcome to Let's Play and Chat. Today we're talking about Tempest 4000. We're going to play some. We're going to chat a little bit about it. Hands up, who remembers the Atari Jaguar? Nobody. Atari Jaguar was a 64-bit system. I know a few of you guys remember it. The big game for me on that machine, there were two. There was Alien vs. Predator, but the big one was Tempest 2000. Was made by a very intriguing gentleman named Jeff Minter, who we've only had on the show once, I believe, maybe twice. We met him at the very first E3 in 1995. Charming, very friendly guy, but very offbeat. This guy carves out his own niche in the video game development world, and a big chunk of his career has been dedicated to kind of reimagining classic arcade games and making them play like something that you would see at a party or a rave or something like that. Super flashy, super accessible, super fun, and sort of an arcade with electronic music just cranked. And he did this with Tempest, he did it with Robotron, I think he called it Lamatron. He did it with Defender as well, but Tempest has been his hallmark. And now Atari and Jeff Minter, who have had their problems in the past, have settled things enough so that we have Tempest 4000. It's out for the PS4 and the Xbox One and the PC today, and I believe it's coming to other machines as well. And possibly we're going to see a VR port. Now, Abby Jameson played Tempest 2000 yesterday. Very pleased to see 4000 is out now. Me too. I've been looking forward to this day for a while. I've played a little bit of it just because I couldn't keep my eyes and hands off of it. But I thought, let's play it together. It's a pretty straightforward game. There's probably some people out there that have never... I'm dead already. There's probably some people out there that have never...
That lasted long.
Well, I paused in the middle of a game. Have never played Tempest at all. And Tempest is an old arcade game where you are basically shooting down these webs at all of these little alien creatures that are coming at you. It's very simple. They'll come and capture you. So you do have some power-ups, which is one of the things that Minter added. Where you can jump, and you've got like an AI companion and stuff like that. So let's play it a little bit. I'll try to pay attention to the game, but feel free to ask us questions. Blake Siefken is here to guide us through. Help us out by going all caps if you can.
So Vic, this isn't based on the Shakespeare play?
No, it's not based on the Shakespeare play, although you could interpret it as such, and I would love for you to do that. So
the original Tempest was one of the first 3D sort of shooter games, right?
A vector-based thing, yes. And vector graphics were utilized back in the day because in their rudimentary form, they could kind of create 3D pretty effectively. Night Driver, I think, was one of the very first ones to kind of use vector graphics. And then, of course, there was the Vectrex system, which never got a port of Tempest, unfortunately. They probably did a mock-up of it, or like a rip-off of it. And so we kept the music on in this game. We normally take the music off because of getting any flags or anything like that, but music is such an integral part of the Tempest 4000 experience, 2000 experience, that it's really hard to play it without it.
Some people are asking about, Frank B1 is asking anything about the new Atari console. I don't think we've heard anything.
They finished their they finished their Indiegogo thing like a few days ago, and it's supposed to be. I mean, there were a lot of issues with the way that they talked about it, like apparently not accurate hardware, and they even said that Tempest was going to be on the machine, and Minter came out. Yeah, they've been vague. So, I mean, we'll see if it comes out. We'll see.
Remember when we interviewed Atari about this game at PAX last year? We tried asking them about their new system, and they wouldn't tell us anything.
Yeah, they wouldn't tell anything.
So that gave me a bad feeling right there. Like, you'd think they would at least give us something.
Yeah, it's a different kind of way to run the business for sure. And of course, our friend Tommy Telrico's bringing out the Intellivision system, and the pitfalls that Atari is, no pun intended, that Atari is running into right now are probably giving Intellivision a lot of learnings,
Jordan Cunningham, which system would you recommend for the Valkyria Chronicles 4, PS4 or Switch?
Oh.
Well, only one of those systems lets you take it with you on an airplane.
I've only played it on the PS4. It's going to be a beautiful game. And, sorry. Oh, you saw a game I'm not supposed to talk about on there.
Oh, what was that? I didn't notice.
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
But
Something embargoed?
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to spoil this because I'm talking about it in the review tomorrow. Oh, but what the hell? You guys are with us all the time. Octopath Traveler is on the Switch, and it's exclusive. And in my review tomorrow, which I've shot already today, I'm going to say something about the fact that I pretty much primarily only play it on the television because it's such a beautiful game. And I feel like Valkyria Chronicles kind of fits that a little bit as well. It's gonna. I mean, the characters are bigger and stuff, and the camera's a little bit closer. There's more, tighter shots, which I think Valkyria will benefit from. But definitely, Octopath Traveler. The fact that we're so pulled back from the characters, it's not optimal to play it as you go. That's about all I'll say about the game so far.
But you can on the Switch. You can play it on an airplane, Vic.
You can. I know. It's amazing.
That's the most important thing.
I don't know which platform I would go for. I mean, I think it's incredible that it is on the Switch. Hopefully, it'll run just as well as it does on the other machines. But it's a beautiful game, so I'd want it to look as beautiful as possible.
The thing is, we know the other games run really well on the PS4.
Yes.
So,
And that's part of the challenge. I haven't seen it on the Switch.
Yeah, this team doesn't have as much experience with the Switch, so if there's going to be problems,
right.
I would guess that they'd be on. I'm not saying that there will be, but
yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were issues and technical problems.
Yeah. Although Sega did a phenomenal job with Sonic Mania, but I don't think that's as complex a game to bring over to the Switch.
Oh, Thorazine is smelling burnt toast.
Oh yeah?
Watching us because he's having a seizure. Watching
all
the flashy.
Yeah, I guess we could have put a seizure warning up before this one. Could have.
Yeah. Somebody's comparing this game to Polybius.
It's the same developer.
No, Polybius is not a real game, Vic.
No, they made a Polybius VR game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which Nine Inch Nails used in their video.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they used the Jeff Minter VR game. He's a really cool artist, this Jeff Minter.
Because the fake Polybius urban legend was
yeah.
probably like the way people described the game.
Yeah.
Was probably inspired by Tempest.
Right. I don't know this urban legend. I've never heard that.
Polybius was an arcade game. You must have heard it vaguely. There was an arcade game in Portland in the 80s, in like 1981.
Okay.
That the government supposedly put there it was called Polybius.
Yeah.
And the government put it there to like control people's minds.
Oh, crazy.
And get them like brainwashed, and then it disappeared.
I'm pretty sure that's what Jeff Minter's VR game is called.
Yeah. But there have been a lot of, the game never actually existed. No one's been able to find evidence of it. But there have been a lot of sort of knockoff games called Polybius to try to capitalize on the urban legend.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And so every time you go from web to web, you get the Super Zapper Recharge, which is basically your smart bomb, which kills everybody on screen. And then you also get the jump. I started at the lowest level, and I haven't played enough of this to see how much it differs from the gameplay of Tempest 2000. So far, not at all. There, I just use a Super Zapper. But I don't mind because this looks incredible on a 4K TV. Running at super high frame rates and with the music cranked. It's a really exciting, cool escape.
What is the Faramir's asking? What is the base? Oh, by the way, thanks for sponsoring us, Faramir.
Yep.
Noticed that earlier.
Yeah.
What is the basic premise of the game? Like, you just got to shoot the things before they get to you?
Yeah.
But then when they get to the end, they kill you?
Yes, and if you move around too much, they can get you. So you do kind of get trapped.
But how? So when you get trapped like that, what do you do?
You're stuck.
There's no bomb or something you can
you have one smart bomb, and I have the jump button now, so I can jump off of the web, which was something that Minter introduced on the original Tempest. You couldn't do that. So it's a skill-based thing, like classic arcade games. He didn't deviate from that format. So you're really just trying to get as far into the game as you possibly can.
I got a droid. I'm getting a Tholian web vibe.
What the hell is a Tholian web?
It's a reference to Star Trek, Vic.
Okay.
The Tholians are these spider-like aliens that spin these big digital webs in space. That
I wonder if that's what it's based off of. Was that in the original show?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it would be, but I think they did have some. It wasn't vector. It wasn't an actual 3. It was meant to look like that, but it was just hand drawn.
Okay.
Special effect in the 60s.
Cool.
I don't know.
Did it look like this?
It was like a grid in space.
Oh wow!
That was meant to look 3D, but it was just hand drawn.
I honestly don't know the history on the development of Tempest, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody.
It'd be the right amount of time in between.
Totally,
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it. Tholian
Tempest.
Let's see what the old Google says.
Oh, I got a 1-up. Okay, so the thing with this game, and Abby would I think back me up here, is that you become kind of zen-like as you're playing it, and you just zone into it, and hours go by. I remember just getting quite good at Tempest 2000, and like whole evenings would be devoted to just seeing how far I could go.
I didn't get anything, but the ship design vaguely looks like the Tholian ship too, like the thing you're flying as. So I wouldn't be surprised if it sort of, because the guy who made it, what was his name? The
Jeff
original?
Minter. The original guy, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they all would have been geeks that would have watched Star Trek.
Totally.
So wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, 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 heaven. He's also got all these little messages and stuff that pop up in there. And then when you're going, this is like the level between the webs. You use the 6-axis on the PlayStation controller, and you try to get into the middle of there, and you get bonus points and stuff. Yeah, it's a trippy game. Dancing is okay, too. If you can hear the music and you're dancing at home, totally cool.
I can't hear the music, Vic, so I can't dance.
Yeah, I know. You can dance if you want to. Said the men with hats.
That's a good song. Question from Jordan Cunningham. Did you play TXK on the PS Vita?
I did, yep. I've bought most of Minter's stuff over the years. I'm a fan. And I thought it was pretty cool, but nothing can really... Circus Atari, it's so good. Nothing can beat the original Jaguar experience, you know, because it was brand new. I have the Jaguar. I have that game. I kept a CRT widescreen monitor, but I think it's died. Just to play that game. And I did, when I had everything all kind of hooked up, I did play it a little bit, but it's tough to find the time for the classic stuff sometimes.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yeah.
Sam I Am 111.
I'm doing terribly. Yeah.
That's fine. It's only bad if you're not having fun, Vic.
No, I'm having fun. Bushnell's Neon Love Child, it said.
What was that question? Question from Sam I Am 111.
Yep.
What is the best firefighting game?
Firefighting game.
Didn't
there
you
have been
Ben?
some.
I remember you and Ben reviewed some really shitty firefighting game on the original Wii.
There have been some pretty good ones though. I think it's Urban Chaos where you played. You had different. That was a Rocksteady game, pre-Batman, where you had a bunch of different skill sets, and I think firefighting was one of them. If memory serves me correct, it was pretty cool. There was an all-right mechanic. It didn't look great on the Wii, and I don't know if that's the one that you're thinking of.
I remember there was one you and Ben reviewed, and like it was really bad.
I mean, they visually. No firefighting experience has been amazing yet, but
you know what I like in GTA?
Yeah.
Like 5 and all the more recent GTA games, you can steal a fire truck and just drive around putting out fires.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think there's.
And you can also spray pedestrians with the hose.
Oh, that's pretty rad. I think there's something to be said, like for forest fire. The people that jump into the smoke jumpers and stuff, like people that jump into the. There's something cool there. I've seen some movies that kind of give that.
Yeah, like that. What was that Josh Brolin movie with?
Yeah, that was great. That movie was really solid. But
it's a good subject matter for a game.
But I think the environments, because it would just be haze and smoke and stuff, would just all look the same from area to area.
You could figure out ways to make it look different.
Yeah.
Have it different forests. I don't know.
It's a good question though. Okay, I'm in the zone. Staying alive. So if you start on a higher level, you also get some bonus points and stuff, which I did. Oh, I can jump. Oh yes, I have a little AI spiky brush buddy right there. That's shooting down the pipe for me as well.
John Kirkalalis.
Yeah.
Kirkalis. Vic, do you like Heavy Rain? I think because it's a free game on PlayStation Plus.
I do like Heavy Rain. I don't know if I want to play it right now because I just beat Detroit a little while ago and I thought that was okay. But I like Heavy Rain. I thought Heavy Rain was
didn't
their
you think
best work.
Heavy Rain, yeah, you thought it was better than Detroit.
It
right?
is 100%.
Yeah, because the story makes more sense for it to be contained.
Yeah,
Right?
Detroit's. I mean, my big issue with Detroit was that they built these beautiful environments that you've kind of got led right through, and it was so elaborate and expensive. This is new. This kind of stuff I haven't seen before in Tempest. Whoa. That I just felt really shoehorned in Detroit. You know.
Yeah.
It was teasing a world much more elaborate than you had the ability to enjoy.
Right. Like you're walking around, you're seeing all these buildings everywhere,
Yeah.
and you can't go to them.
Yeah, you got turned around on the blocks and stuff. They had some really cool stuff in it, but I just really question why not just make a movie at this point, you know?
Faramir, comment, you talked about The Rock yesterday. I feel like he is too much right now. It's either him or Kevin Hart in movies. I feel like they're trying to keep The Rock relevant due to him being a superstar.
Yeah, I mean they're cashing in on the on the Rock's goodwill, and it could backfire for sure. He does need to have a timeless classic film associated with him, you know, and I don't know if he's had that yet.
I think that's what they're attempting with this Fast and Furious spin-off.
I mean, it's just that sentence destroys that opportunity. But I think it cannot be tied to any. It can't be G.I. Joe. It's got to be something for him. Honestly, I still think the best movie that he's been in is probably The Rundown. I thought that movie was terrific, and he was a great surprise in that.
Maybe it'll be that DC movie he's doing,
Black Adam. That
Yeah,
might be it.
Maybe
Yeah.
he'll be so good as that character, he'll be forever associated with that.
Yeah, I mean he was solid in Jumanji, but again, it was a ensemble and based on a property that we kind of knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs his own thing. He needs something that isn't Die
He needs
Hard.
his Riddick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs better than Riddick. He needs a Conan. He needs a Terminator.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
because all the big action stars of the 80s, like Schwarzenegger was
Yeah.
Terminator, Stallone was Rocky. You can
hon-
identify them with a specific character.
Honestly, he's got rage in him. He doesn't really let people see it because he doesn't want it to be too on the nose, you know, and he doesn't want to just be the angry guy. But he should be Kratos. He should be old Kratos and take God of War. Like, how are they going to sell God of War if they don't put somebody like The Rock in there, you know?
Yeah.
He's the perfect size. He's the perfect age.
Do you remember that movie he did where he was like his son was arrested for drug smuggling? That was a pretty good movie.
It was okay. He was a solid
he
actor.
was good in it, though.
Yeah, he's a good actor, man. But you know, it's like I said in the Skyscraper review, his body betrays him. He looks like he's not of this earth, you know, and so it's really hard to believe that he's got problems.
Arnold had that problem every time he tried to
Totally.
play a family man too.
Totally. So that's why they can only do action movies and comedies. But I think The Rock should be Kratos. I know, like that feels like he's so overexposed. It would be like brutal to have all that marketing around him on that. But I think that's a movie that you need a superstar to sell it that we can believe. And Kratos, old Kratos played by The Rock, be incredible.
Abby Jamison is asking if this game has a physical release. I'm just Googling it now.
I don't know. You can buy it right now, though. It's out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox. And I know it's not going to be for everybody. This is for the old arcade heads out there, of which I am one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any physical version.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the type of game that would.
It's got cult hit all over it, you know, or cult almost hit.
Atari published this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Atari a big enough company to make a physical game?
Yeah, I think they make quite a bit of money off of mobile right now. I think
Okay.
there's a lot of money and you know, coming in off of their old brands and stuff. That there's so much brand awareness, but they're totally not capitalizing on it.
Jordan Cunningham saying got Sonic Mania Plus on the Switch just because it felt like the type of game that's
Totally.
perfect and it definitely is.
Yeah, it's great on the Switch.
It's a perfect because you can play it for 5 minutes at a time, so it's good for riding the bus, and you can also sit down and play it for an hour,
and
which
it's
is good on an airplane.
Brilliant game. Brilliant game. Okay, we're still good for time, right?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, we have
it's
another
not 2
15
o'clock
minutes.
yet.
Okay, so that's Tempest 4000. We're gonna do something a little different.
Oh, we're gonna show
switch.
everyone your library.
No, we're gonna do. We're gonna do Danger Zone 2, which I have not seen at all. So we're gonna load this right now.
So we're gonna fly into the danger zone.
Oh, so QECRC 420 says you can get physical of Tempest 4000 on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
If Amazon worked.
Yeah, did you try to go into Prime yesterday? No. Yeah,
I try to avoid Amazon as much as possible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ethically.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Amazon.
Because Bezos doesn't pay his people enough, but he's the richest
I didn't
person
want to
in
get
the
too
world.
political.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why. I like to spend my money at companies that aren't evil.
Oh, I don't think he's evil. I just think they've been driven in one direction, and they've just grown and grown and grown. You know?
I don't want to get political.
Okay, let's not get political.
Let's kill the music.
Relentless. Yeah, we'll kill the music.
So what is this game, Vic? Let's explain it for the people.
I don't know.
I guess we can't kill the music.
No music.
I'm
just
fine with
controls or credits.
I don't know if the audio is going to be fine, people, so let me know if the audio is good.
Okay.
This game, should I explain it?
You probably know. I
Okay,
know Burnout. That's all I know.
So this development studio, I forget what they're called.
Three Fields
was founded by former members of Burnout developer Criterion Games, because EA decided that Criterion's not going to make racing games anymore. So a bunch of people left Criterion, founded this company, and they've been making these sort of Burnout-esque spiritual successors.
Alex Ward is one of the people that he used to be at Criterion. We used to have him on the show all the time. Awesome guy, and he's part of Three Fields.
So like the Burnout games, there's a heavy emphasis on crashing.
Yes. I have not played this at all. This is my first time touching the controller on this game. Am I trying to... Oh, I'm just trying to destroy everything?
Just crashing everything, Vic. Yeah!
Physics are a bit off, but that's okay. Whoa.
That's the truck was flying by.
Woo!
How's the audio, people? Is it too loud?
How did I do? $402,000 in damage. Not bad.
Nice.
Okay, I'm number 1,000 on there. Jordan Cunningham asking about Mega Man X collection. I'm not allowed to talk about that yet.
Is that the one that...
But I will be checking it out on all the platforms, so I'll tell you which version is best in my review, which
don't tell Capcom that you saw it on our
should
stream.
be next week. Rock should remake Kindergarten Cop, not even joking. I mean...
They made a new Kindergarten Cop a few years ago with Dolph Lundgren.
No.
It was like a straight to...
I'm not shitting you.
It was like a straight to video thing.
How did you even know that?
Because it was a straight to video thing.
Okay. We
I
didn't
know these
cover it,
things,
did we?
Vic.
Okay.
No. I think we were going to mention it. This was when we had a TV show.
Okay.
We were going to mention it, and I was like,
no.
We're not talking about that.
When we had the daily 60 minutes of content to make, we would talk about...
Sometimes we did scrape the bottom of the barrel.
So, we just talked about everything.
That was a bridge too far. Let me see what year that came out. I want to say it was like 2011? Oh, 2016. Holy shit. It's more recent than I remember.
Well, we were making 30-minute shows in 2015.
And it has Dolph Lundgren in it.
Wow.
And he's the only name that I recognize. Oh, there's a character whose credit is Hot Mom.
Hot Mom.
And there's a guy named Vladimir, so I'm assuming it has generic Russian villain as the bad guy.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Not crashing? Is that what I'm trying to do?
That's lame. You should crash on purpose.
I don't know what's happening. Like Smash Breaker in 10. Okay. Am I not allowed to crash? I don't.
Let me check the audio. People are not getting back.
Okay.
Keep making noise.
They're not saying if there's an audio issue?
What audio is not worried?
Well, there's no there's no music. So it's just car crashing sound. It's really...
What's wrong with that, Rick?
Well, it's kind of gutsy.
You have something against car crashes?
I see. Don't crash, smash. Which is a little semantic issue there.
Abby Jamieson, maybe that's a lost in translation thing between British English and American English.
Yeah.
Abby Jamison, have you watched the first episode of Who is America? I watched it, did you?
I did, yeah.
Actually, I got 15 minutes in and I was like, eh.
No, I liked it. I liked it. It was heavy.
See, I think his comedy shtick is a bit dated.
It's a bit dated for sure, but it's still like nobody else is doing it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we've just seen him at the top of his game, and it's hard to be at the top of your game forever, but
I think
he's
we're
still very, very scathing and intelligent.
I think we're at the point where, and other shows have had this problem too, where real life politics is so ridiculous
Oh yeah, it's eclipsing.
that satire and making it more ridiculous than it actually is kind of pointless.
Okay, so I don't quite know what I... Oh, I see. I pressed the explosion button. That's great. Okay, now I'm starting to get it. There's like no tutorial, no...
That's ballsy that they just drop you in.
Well, I think what it is, it's like they don't want to spend money on things that are going to cost a lot of money. Let's just give them the core experience, you know? This is indie dev team making almost Burnout.
Faramer, what are your thoughts on Fable 4 being somewhat announced by the Forza creators? It's not really, but it's just a rumor.
Unless something
Unless
dropped
somebody
today.
said something at E3.
Or something dropped today.
Let me Google. Maybe something was just announced.
I did see the No Man's Sky Next trailer, and it looks fantastic. It looks like lots of cool things have been added.
Yeah, I don't think like anyone has officially said that they're making a new Fable, but it's been rumored for like 6 months or more. I think it's a good idea, right?
They gotta make it, man.
They're a good developer. They know how to make
They're
games.
incredible.
And they have a lot of, don't they have a lot of former Lionhead people at Turn 10?
I would imagine, and I would really love Molyneux to be involved, man. Like, that would be great.
Does Molyneux want to be involved?
I don't know. I think he does.
I think he's happy making his little mobile games.
I don't think he's that happy. I think he went through a lot of BS on all that stuff. Okay, I got some money. Oh, I see.
The car just levitates when you explode.
Okay. All right. I got some more money. Okay.
Why is the car
Next target.
levitating, Vic?
Okay. Oh, because I can control it. Oh, and I can keep exploding. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Rock needs to be in this movie.
Wasn't he in the Spy Hunter? Or that was Vin Diesel. The Spy Hunter game.
No, that was the Rock.
Yeah, they should make that a movie.
They should. And not Rampage. They should not make Rampage. Oh, they did. Damn it. We need a DeLorean.
I guess Spy Hunter, that would be Warner Brothers now too, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so they should make that a movie. Hey Vic, did you hear about Octopath Traveler being sold out everywhere? It's doing pretty good.
I am not surprised at all. You guys are going to see my spoiler, somewhat glowing review of that game tomorrow.
Square Enix has got a hit.
Well, and Nintendo.
Yeah, you're in a big truck. Yeah.
Paul Addison tweeted me the other day. Hey, Paul, how's it going, Paul? Saying that he was up till 3:30 in the morning playing this game. So that says good things.
It's like driving all these innocent people off the road, Vic.
Out of the way, everyone. Out of the way. I'm a Ghostbuster.
Is this an M-rated game? Because it probably should be. You're just going around killing all these innocent people.
I mean, there is an opportunity to have the people falling and flailing out of the windows and out of the windshield and stuff. Like, take it to another level, right?
That's what Grand Theft Auto 6 will do.
Oh, man. And then you'll be able to shoot them as they're flying through the air.
Oh, Samian's saying the Spy Hunter game was based on a movie that was never made. Like they were meant to make a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was in high school at the time.
The Spy Hunter, the first remake that, what was the name of the studio? Started with a P. Paradigm. Fantastic. I gave it a 10. It blew my frickin' mind. It was on the original Xbox and PlayStation 2.
Well, the original Spy Hunter is like...
The original the 80s arcade game is impossible to play. Very cool, Peter Gunn theme. So hard. Every time I've tried to play it, even now. Go, 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 blow up! Oh. Okay, so don't get to the big giant X's floating in the thing. But the Spy Hunter game that Paradigm made was incredible. I gotta do that as a buried treasure.
Do it. Jordan Cunningham is saying that this reminds the Terminator 2.
Oh yeah,
Chase.
that's great. That's a good memory.
Yeah, I guess that there could be 2 scenes of Terminator 2 like this, because there's the chase through the LA River.
Yeah.
Where bad guys driving a truck like that, and then isn't there a scene later on? Yeah, the bad guys driving the liquid nitrogen truck, where Arnold's driving it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, this is pretty fun. It's not unlike Tempest. It's a little bit like Tempest, I ain't gonna lie.
Like the Shakespeare play or the game?
Yeah, like the play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is my favorite scene in the Shakespearean.
Yeah, when
what's the name of the?
I don't know.
Oh God.
Forsooth.
No, the character. Oh shit. Kate Blanchett or Helen Mirren.
I can't remember.
It's gonna bug me. I gotta Google it.
Fortruccio. I'm terrible with my.
What's the name of the wizard in Tempest, you guys?
Oh, I don't know. I'll know when you tell me. I can't go down that way.
It's bugging me that I don't know this.
Okay. Faust? No.
That's a.
I'm so not in theater school. Remember your Shakespeare mode right now. I'm crashing cars on a highway is what I'm doing. And I'm not thinking
Prospero.
Prospero, right.
I'm a coastal elite. I should know these things.
Right. Is it Prospero or Prospero?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. This game is 22.
Oh, I see. I have to crash 12 more vehicles and then I can blow up, I think.
Maybe you have to crash 12 before you get to that.
Oh.
Can you turn around?
Oh, no.
Maybe you have to crash 12 to get through that thing. Or before you get to that thing.
Come on, blow up some cars.
You gotta do 15 vans, though.
That's it. Okay.
Somebody said Dean Howard, $22.79 on Steam for this game? That seems a bit high.
I mean, it's a full 3D crash mode experience from, not doing so well, though, from Burnout.
Yeah. What is the price on Steam? Yeah, $20 US, yeah, so $22.79 seems, yeah, that's the Canadian price. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
It feels like Burnout.
Oh yeah, Faramer saying that's the danger zone. That thing that you keep hitting. Like that.
Oh, the X's?
Yeah, that's
okay.
the danger zone. So you have to crash 15 vans before you get to the danger zone.
Okay. Thank you.
Hence the title. That makes sense.
Okay. Oh, come on.
It's nice that the game explained this to us.
I know.
Jordan Cunningham says, Vic, did you hear about another developer leaving the Anthem team? I think we covered that, or is it?
No, so it might have been a new one today.
Yeah. That doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
Maybe just drive slower and get vans that way?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you have to hit like every van.
Yeah. Okay.
That you see.
All right. That's okay. I'm having fun. This is pretty fun.
Ryan Landis question, isn't it ironic that it is known for being an empty world and now they're adding skeleton crews? Oh, that's about Sea Thieves, yeah.
What did you guys see the No Man's Sky? We should have talked about that today. I think it just dropped. The No Man's Sky next.
So Vic, you gotta hit
trailer.
every van.
Okay, I'm doing it.
No, you missed one already.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a blue one you missed.
Sorry.
You already got that one.
I was asking a question. Very important question about No Man's Sky. Dead already.
Yeah, does the RV count as a van?
Okay.
I wonder.
Can I play Sonic Mania Plus on the next show? Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, this one.
Yeah, you missed that one.
Okay.
I think there's probably only 15 vans.
Okay, got
So I think you gotta hit every van.
Got you. And the danger zone is coming up, right? And I gotta clear my objective before I get to the danger zone. Okay.
There's no way to drive slower.
I can.
Maybe just, I guess you can't drive slower than
No,
traffic.
because I gotta catch up with the traffic.
It's weird, because I haven't seen 15 vans. So why would they? Unless you have to go faster to catch them, I guess?
Yeah.
You gotta go top speed, maybe? That seems... Yeah, I guess you almost had it. Maybe you gotta go super fast. You gotta
okay.
go as fast as you can and hit
All right,
every
here we
single
go.
man.
Here we go.
You should do a react to the No Man's Sky new trailer while we have some time. We've already talked about No Man's Sky.
No, I don't think you've seen it. It's pretty. It looks like Grand Theft Auto in space.
Well, I know we've talked about No Man's Sky next, but maybe we haven't.
But
talked
no,
about
they
the
showed
trailer.
it today.
I didn't see the new trailer.
Yeah. We'll call it up. I'll play.
Right now?
Yeah, I'll play one more thing here, and then we'll put it up on the on the computer here, and we'll go through it.
Let me go back and set it up before you do it.
Who suggested that?
Farmer, yeah.
Good job, Farmer. You get an assisted producing credit today.
You don't get any assistant producer money, though.
No. Who gets money in media anymore?
Nobody. Yeah, I think you gotta, like...
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Danger Zone 2. I will play more of this, and I will give you guys a review. This speaks to me. Also, Tempest 4000. Thank you, Jeff Minter, for making more of that. Right now, we're going to do something. We're winging it, because we're live. We are going to do a little Let's Play, or we're going to do a reaction to No Man's Sky next trailer.
Yeah, cue it up in your computer.
Okay.
And don't start it until I'm ready.
Okay.
We're live, everybody.
Okay. Okay, it's had 129,000 views on PlayStation already. So we're gonna. Do you want me to make it full screen?
Make it full screen, please.
All right.
Sorry, yeah.
There you go. Okay, so let's test this out. Live reaction to No Man's Sky. Next. Ready?
Hang on. Just
Okay.
2 seconds. I wanna fix something.
Elevator music playing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Fantasy violence. Every atom is procedural. I have to put my headphones on here. Every fish, every ruin. You can see the people. I mean, they're coming out bold with showing everybody on screen like that right away. Multiple people. This looks incredible. Wow. I mean, I am so ready to play this game again. I just saw it in a tiny, and only part of it, a tiny little video on my phone. It's just a piece of it. And now I'm watching it for the first time like this. It's sensational. Who is a fan of what has been released for No Man's Sky so far? Anybody out there? I mean, it feels like there's not tons of, you know, a live personality. It feels a little sterile, but holy crap, does that look cool. Crazy. That looks fantastic. So this is out on the Xbox One now, and it's out on the PlayStation, and not on the Switch, on PC. Yeah. When I reviewed this, and I don't want to say I told you so, but when I reviewed this game, I said they're going to be adding a lot more to it. They basically created an engine that was not unlike the open-endedness of Minecraft, and it's not Minecraft. It's not the same kind of game. But I knew that they weren't going to stop toiling away. I expected that the reception to the game would be a little bit more open to the fact that they were a small team. But the challenge was it was hyped to be a AAA experience, and it was sold as a AAA experience. And they did little to quell the anticipation and to kind of make it feel like a more realistic kind of, you know, positioning on how the game was going to launch. And so expectations were understandably enormous, and it didn't live up to that at all. But I knew that they were not going to stop. I knew that they were going to keep making more. I figured also that they would open it up a little bit to the community, but I think they got slammed, some of it justifiably so. I'm talking about Hello Games and Sean Murray. But they never deserved the death threats. They never deserved the amount of hate speech and hatred that they got. And I think it's been commendable that they have continued to toil away and build it up and to make it better. And there's been revisions and updates already that have improved the experience. But this is huge. And I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be free. I don't know all of the details.
It's a free update on the PS4 and PC.
Yeah.
And it arrives July 24th, which is the same day the Xbox One version comes out.
July 24th, and how much is it? So that's next week.
It's a free update if you already own the game.
It's free if you own it.
And if you're buying the game for the first time, it's the only version.
So it's $60?
I don't know how much.
Or like full price?
Yeah.
I mean, I played that game for hours, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And you guys can watch my review on the channel. And I did hint back then that they were going to keep going, and clearly that's exactly what they're doing. I think this is the test now, though. Is there enough in this to garner goodwill and to gain people's trust again, and to get people enthused on it? Because if there is, and they built a pretty large audience, but then a lot of people got really pissed and left. But if there is now, going forward, people return or people find it and love it, this is going forward with more stuff, you know, because with the technology that's in the game, and you can see it. You could see it even when I reviewed it, even in its early infancy. You could see, like, God damn, this is robust. There's a lot to do, you know, or potentially to grow out of things to do here. And that looks like that's what they're going to do. So fingers crossed, people are happy. 50, you know, it's $60 Canadian. Fingers crossed. Farrimer, thanks for jumping in with that. Hopefully it's solid. I definitely will play it again. I have it on the PS4, so I'll re-download it next week. We will do some Let's Play and streams of the new No Man's Sky. But congrats to Hello Games, man. I feel like they might be turning the corner. I hope. I really do, because they're good people over there, and they've made us some good games. Okay, so that's it. That's our show for today. Thank you so much for watching. We're back again tomorrow with a new EP Live, and we'll have the Octopath Traveler review for you tomorrow, plus a whole lot more stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, we've got lots of videos on the channel, so please dig into them. And because we just watched this, I'd love for you to watch the first review that I did of No Man's Sky a couple of years ago. If you do like our content, don't forget to hit subscribe and that little bell. And if you're so inclined, there's a sponsor button as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Play forever.